Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Unqualified Reviews, where we are reviewing Drag Race Philippines, Season 3, Episode 3,
Ooh, symmetry.
as all things should be. But if you're not symmetrical, that's not a you problem. I would take that up with God.
Oh god. Isn't asymmetrical? Oh wait, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say that symmetry is good. Even
Symmetry is
We're off-
good.
we're off to a terrible start.
No, we're in the bucket right now.
I was gonna say that asymmetrical faces are more attractive, but that's just not true, is it? We're supposed to just be symmetrical.
No,
I
no
like
one is supposed to be symmetrical.
I like it. Isn't
You-
the prettiest face symmetrical? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
they have deemed the
Whatever.
prettiest face to be symmetrical, and it's mine, so thank you guys for tuning into the Prettiest Face podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the symmetrical podcast.
All the girls are girling. Act like an angel, dress like crazy.
I mean, I look very symmetrical.
Oh yes, and
My average. But in real life, my eyebrows are sisters.
cousin,
Yeah,
sisters or cousin, not twins.
Distant cousins, maybe on a bad day. But my avatar, when I'm in drag, I am everything.
Do you feel the fantasy?
I feel a fantasy. Mama Cow, do you feel a fantasy? Mama Odie, rather. She's also symmetrical, you can tell.
Oh yes. You can flip her over, and she would flip. I do. Before we get into today's episode, I do want to say something because I did hook up with some random guy today. So I feel
God.
like let's warm up, get into the episode. Let me tell you a little bit about this tale of mine.
Oh my. Okay.
I wake up. He messages me. Okay, wake up at around 9 a.m. Whatever. Plays tennis. He's a tennis instructor. Okay, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna be around maybe 4 when I'm done. I'm like, okay, I'll be around maybe around 4. That's why we didn't record at 5.
I thought you meant a dentist appointment or something.
What? I did have an appointment, and I did have an
I
appointment.
know. You did, clearly. I was just visualizing, he's getting ball surgery, cosmetic ball surgery again, or he's getting his teeth done.
Oh, honey, it was cosmetic.
Mm-hmm.
So we had done our thing, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because as soon as we were done, he points to my skin and says, "You don't get out very much, do you?"
Wow, calling you a vampire. Insane. That's very rude. Hopefully you left.
Well, I was done.
Oh, it was after, okay.
Yeah, well, because he was smart. He waited to criticize me after he had gotten what he wanted,
So dumb. What an ass.
and I know he will try and hit me up again.
Block. Report. Unfriend.
Unfriend, block, report, and I know my parents. Wait, no, it is my parents. It's not like my parents like they're not my parents. They are my parents.
Okay.
They
Why are we
wa-
putting in quotations?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, that's something I need to look within myself and figure out what the problem is.
Okay.
So they watch the Instagrams, and the Instagrams are only the look, so they'll never hear about the sex stories that we have at the beginning of the episodes.
Putting it right at the beginning is a choice for sure.
Well, this is the highest retention rate area. You gotta hook them in somehow.
So are they leaving or are they staying right now? Have they left?
Well, they'll stay after I tell them this other thing the dude said. I was like, yeah, I do production and music videos and stuff, and he's like, yeah, you got a very square face for it.
Is that a compliment or is that an insult?
I don't know, but he proceeded to say, yeah, you've got a face that's on something, don't you?
Oh, okay. That seems like a good thing. Like you have a face people want to see.
This is what I want to see.
A face to be on a billboard. I don't
He
know.
said he took his hands, went like this to me and said, very square. Very square. I was like, okay, I gotta go home. We're done.
This man not get socialized as a child.
He's a tennis instructor.
Surely you talk to people every day. So how do you get away with being so dumb and so inept? Like, there's no way. Unless he's just so nervous around you that he's just fucking everything up. You must
Leave it-
have that effect on him.
I must have that. No complaints. Must have that effect on people. Leave in the comment section if I make you confused.
Mm-hmm.
I did go out.
Used and rude.
And that's a deadly combination, because if you're confused and rude, it's not happening. So I did get this Monster Ultra Gold that I will be launching down on. And I wanted to get this because I read the back of it before we get into the episode, because of course every good podcast needs a hook. I just want to read you a little excerpt from the text for the reading for this week.
Okay.
According to ancient Greek legend, the nectar of ambrosia gave immortality to all who drank it. Unfortunately, this fruit of the gods is just a myth. We're not done yet. But we were inspired to create Ultra Gold as close as we can get for mere mortals. With zero sugar. Oh, there's no sugar in this? Usually drinking Ultra Gold has the heavenly fresh flavor of biting into a perfect what the fuck is that word? Ripened golden pineapple.
What?
Well, the font is awful.
Why is it still going?
We're about to reach the halfway point.
Oh my god, okay.
While we can't promise immortality from our Monster Energy blend, we will... Sorry, it's also dark in my room. I'm using my ring light as a light right now. While we can't promise immortality, our Monster Energy blend will help you stay focused and alert and ready for whatever life throws at you. Go for the gold. So what life is throwing at me right now is a podcast called the Unqualified Review, so let's see if this helps. Mm-hmm. And then this next part is in Spanish. And I can't read Spanish. Or, yeah. And then this next part's in French, but I can read that, but I'm not going to, because I think it's just the same thing in English.
Well, of course it's Greek mythology related.
I know! And it doesn't say ambrosia, it just says Ultra Gold, and I'm like, Ultra Gold, what's this? And I pull the back, and it starts with, according to ancient Greek legend...
And you were like, put in the cart.
Put in the cart. Put in the cart. Hey, can we get a cart? I need this. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna try it. It's supposed to be, I guess it's pineapple flavor. It's golden pineapple flavored. Have you ever had a golden pineapple before?
No.
Don't all pineapples come in gold?
Yeah, I would describe pineapple as gold.
So have you ever had a pineapple before?
Yes.
So you've had a golden pineapple?
I guess.
Alright, well this is for the headphone users. Get ready for the click. It's everywhere.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Do I need to pause?
No, I don't need to pause. I've done worse podcasts stickier, so we can handle this.
Okay. Shall we
Oh
get
yeah,
into it?
the ASMR people are gonna love this.
I have not heard anything, so I'm sure they will.
I'm so sorry, it's just me pouring into a cup right now.
They're enjoying it, it's fine.
Now, doesn't that look like piss? This is getting really intense for the first 8 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm not done yet. So we come into the workroom from episode 2 of Drag Race Philippines 3, and can I just say... Oop, you didn't see that. Can I just say that this is, Philippines, you never disappoint me. You can't. And you can't disappoint me, is the thing, because I live for it. So you were saying, sorry? Oh, the Untucks are crazy.
The Untucks are really good.
You can guarantee Versex will cry at least once in every Untucked they're in. But we'll get to her. I also do think I put a little bit of too much in here, so this is gonna taste awful. But I'm about ready to get this episode going. Did you take any notes from last time?
I've got notes. I always got notes.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't take any notes, but my brain is huge, so we should be good.
I think we have to give respect to the guest judge, Angeline Quinto, actor, singer, because we don't always remember who the guest judge is, but today we're changing history. It's Angeline Quinto.
Thank you, Angeline Quinto.
Thank you very much.
Love your music.
The girls walk in, and there's some talk among the girls about whether or not Angel deserved the double Shantae last week. And I think she did.
Yeah.
But I think I'm worried about the time where if when Angel or Maxie get eliminated, if they don't get to the top 3, that's gonna be devastating.
Yeah.
And that suffering has been put off for another time.
I think Angel is gonna come out of this after last episode. I mean, even this episode, she wasn't in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Was she safe? She was safe though, right?
Yeah, I think
I think
so.
so. I think we're
No,
about to see the upwards trajectory of Angel.
I think so.
She's proven that she's iconic. You will always be famous, Angel.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because when you go into a season with your already way more famous brother, and you're still iconic and stand out on your own.
Yeah. Like I said before, I don't really associate them as one like package. They're distinct universe. They're distinct individuals.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy part is that their runways feel like very Sugar and Spice-esque, where they reference each other, like even if not directly intentionally referencing each other, like the silhouette references each other, or like I don't know, a theme references itself, because like even their design challenges they referenced each other, which I thought that was really cute, even if the looks were garbage. And it's the problem. You can have the Sugar and Spice, our runways kind of reference each other, like you can see a link connection if you were really truly looking for it. And again, it goes off of what I said about Sugar and Spice, where they were marketing themselves even in the beginning of the season as a unit. And then they had that one moment where they were like, now get out of my confessional view, you twin. And they got their own private confessionals. But at the end of the day, it really did feel like they were just giving us the package deal.
Yeah.
Not with Angel and Maxie.
No. It's all up to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was some talk about whether or not she deserved to stay, and I think she did. And
Very
then we
much.
get on to the mini challenge,
Oh,
Zachary?
yes.
Zacharias Philippines, with the bouncing boobs.
And we talk about also Angel, love whatever's going on here, Angel. Love
Yeah.
this. We have they come in, and then the mini challenge is they have to what again?
It's like a potato sack race, but with big boobs.
And Versex being the supermodel of the 90s that she is.
So iconic. She's so iconic for that.
She said, "I don't have boobs. I'm all woman without any of this." And
And Mama Pao was like, okay, interesting choice. Mama Pao will remember that.
well, the thing is, Mama Pao will let you do it, but you're
Yeah.
not gonna get rewarded for doing it.
Oh.
And as we see, because Versex does her race and she wins, but since the
She
challenge was to have big boobs that would impede it, Khianna gets the win.
Yeah. And Kiana's becoming the new Matilda. She's winning maxi challenges and main challenges left and right. It's wild.
I like this episode. Khianna loved her. John Fedelaga in love with
So
her.
bad. I love John too. Even though we can't pronounce her name.
Even though we can't pronounce her name, but how are you gonna look the youngest in the entire cast, but be the mother?
She is mother.
She mothers so hard, so down, so boots, so house. Like, I see. You're talking about Angel or Maxie's elimination. If John gets eliminated this season, there will be riots.
Devastating.
She's very much like, it feels like Bernie, but if the mothering was 10 times, and Bernie's mothering was pretty high.
Like we're very much at the beginning of the season still. It feels like because no
Ca-
one went home last episode, and then I feel so bad. Who went home in the first?
This is the first episode someone goes out.
Wait, so has anyone? No one has gone home until
The first episode was a lip sync for the win. The second one was a double chante. So the third one is when
Crazy.
the first person goes home, and we'll get to who goes home this episode.
Ooh, that makes it worse knowing that she's the first one out.
I know.
For a second, I thought there was someone who went home, and I just didn't remember them. But no, they gave us a no one goes home tonight. It's the first episode. Then no one goes home tonight. It's a double chante.
Then
then
you're not so lucky, bitch. Au revoir.
They're like goodbye.
But they need to eliminate. Like, at the end of the day, someone needs to go home.
Oh, it doesn't make it less painful.
It doesn't. Makes it more painful.
Mm-hmm.
But it does make it more interesting, All Stars 9.
Okay, Get her ass. Get her, Jade.
The personal vendetta I have with All Stars 9 is eclipsed by the personal vendetta I have with All Stars 8.
And what is that?
Well, the only one eating was what's her name with a K? Khianna.
Khianna.
Ooh, khianna.
Those were the days.
Where you could see a banana, a nurse, and a slut on stage, and they'd all be the same person.
Oh, we love Khianna.
Love Khianna. The girls, yudipota, love this yellow look.
Mm-hmm.
So they had their little. Is this still pre-mini game? Pre-mini challenge. It's looking pre-mini. Yes, because the girls get into their sacks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the first 3 winners, because they do this 3 times, and then the winner of each one will compete. You know, fair. Yudipota, versex won but lost, so khianna got the default.
Zimbading.
Zimbading! And khianna runs house on these girls again in the round 2 for the final championship and wins the money.
Yep. She
Love.
is the mini challenge assassin.
Why aren't... I feel like Matilda's the only girl who was like, ooh, the mini challenge, she eats the mini challenge up. I don't hear many girls being like, yeah, I fucked that mini challenge up, unless you're Lucy LaDuca and you won too. And you're like, well, look at my track record.
Lucy's so funny, though.
Love Lucy.
I would love to see her in All Stars.
I feel like by Alyssa Edwards being on Global, we missed out on the opportunity for All Stars where she and Lucy LaDuca are on the same season.
Oh.
That would be insane. Alright. So the winner of this week's... I'm just... like, the visual is, like, crazy for me. It's like, okay, so you know how they're doing Global All Stars right now?
Mm-hmm.
There was
a train wreck. I haven't been paying attention.
It is a little bit of a train wreck. The previous, the big meme about Global All Stars before it happened was that Alyssa Edwards was going to be on it, of course. She's, like, pretty much, like, the face of RuPaul's Drag Race America.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know this drag queen named Tessa Testicles?
I've heard the name, yeah.
She's on Global All Stars too. But before Global All Stars even existed, there was this meme where someone was doing, like, pretending to be Alyssa Edwards, reacting to Tessa Testicle, telling Alyssa Edwards that her name is Tessa Testicle. And when I tell you, bitch, that shit happened in Global All Stars frame for frame, I lost my mind.
That's insane.
She said, Tessa Testicles!
That's a pretty good Alyssa Edwards impression.
And you can... Oh, did you hear that?
I heard that. It's that loud.
Alyssa, watch out, bitch. New House of Edwards.
Your brand.
Snatch Game, I do Alyssa, but the reason I lose is because I just don't talk. And they're like, that wasn't Alyssa. And I'm like... And they're like, you're the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge. I said, thank you. So they do their little potato sack. This was sold to us as something very heavily done in Philippine culture. So if you potato sacked, let us know if you were a winner, because only potato sack winners are allowed to comment in the comment section below.
I think I've done a potato sack race maybe twice in my life. Neither of those times were part of, like, a Filipino tradition, so I think I've got no clue if this is, like, Filipino at all. They could have just been doing a potato sack race.
And work.
Work, yeah.
These potato sacks look crazy.
They do look really crazy.
They should have had to design the potato sacks, not get into quick drag. You could slap on a breastplate.
They already tricked them with the flip-flops last week.
Could you imagine if every mini challenger like, and now design this, and you're not getting graded on it?
Mm-hmm. No, we're not getting that.
I love the flip-flops though. That shit was so ah! Well, we're paying legally for this, so you can see this. But we've always been paying legally for it. So what's your tea, sis? So they get out, as we mentioned, Khianna wins, and we get revealed to what this week's Maxie Challenge. Hey, Maxie. Hi, Maxie Challenge. I love Angel was in Untucked, and she was like, Maxie's gonna win. It's a Maxie Challenge.
We love the dad jokes.
Oh, they're so good. I love when Angel makes a dad joke. That shit fucking sends me.
Mhm.
Love you, Angel. So we have two groups, and one is a group of five and one is a group of six because there's still 11 girls because no one went home.
Crazy.
And math would lead you to believe that 5 plus 6 is 11.
Math would lead me to believe that.
Excuse me. They don't have two different girl group names, right? It's just the
There,
Pada.
there was something. I just don't remember what it was. It's like for cockers or something like that.
They did have names. We didn't get
One
the
of them,
names. Hmm.
I just forget what the other one is because it wasn't that crazy. But since
Oh.
Kiana won the challenge,
The other
she
one.
got to pick her group. So it's very much like a high school or elementary school thing where you're just choosing people in your team and you just feel awkward not getting chosen. So she chooses. She gets to pick 5 or 6 members, and the rest of the group, the queens, are going to be the second group.
Hmm.
So she chooses Popstar, Maxie, Angel, Zimba, and Versex, and the rest are leftovers.
And the Lex are Alexis and the girls. So they come out, and the thing about this girl group challenge that's a little different from other girl group challenges is they kind of just go one after another each other on the same sounding track. It's not two separate tracks. The girls all get the same track. One group goes first, one group goes second at the same time. Like the first group will finish performing, and then backstage the second group will come in and say, "It's my turn. It's my turn." And they will do their dance. So I guess we can go into the. Do you? I don't think I have anything for these verses.
Hopefully, we have them online.
Oh, that would be smart.
Are they?
First, 1 second. I just got to get this picture of BJ Pascal for personal reasons. Hey, yo, that's not BJ.
Why is she so serious?
That's not BJ either. But love Khaled Karen. Never forget a Khaled Karen shout out. And Jiggly, love Jiggly. Give me what I'm looking for. Okay, what do you think about this look?
Um, I enjoyed the silhouette until she came out and I realized it was like, piss yellow. And not like healthy piss.
No, dehydrated piss yellow.
Yeah, I did a piss yellow and I was like, this is
Someone's not drinking enough.
not for me. I like the shape and everything, but the color, girl. I
And
almost want to send it back just for that, but I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
the thing with this is she always like wears the same color hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't you want to wear an outfit that looks good with the color hair you chose?
No, apparently not.
It's against the rules, frankly. Thank you, Mama Pow. So the first group comes on, and I think this is the Fuck Cockers.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they do a girl group challenge on Drag Race Philippines, all I can think about is season 1, where there's this drag queen called Turin, and she's like, "Boom, Turin, da na 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 na," and I'm like, I didn't get the rest of the lyrics, but pop off, girl, you ate that. Damn, even in the wide shot, Versex can't catch a break.
God, I don't understand why she chose to stand out even more in that outfit.
In the blue.
Yeah, like you knew you're not gonna do great because of the choreo. So why didn't you just chill out a little bit? Let yourself fade into the background a bit. That would have been okay.
Because that's also a tactic. Like, you have to be scared of it because, of course, you can fade into the background to nothingness to the bottom. Because, like, you always have the chance that someone does, like, way, way worse and it warrants them being in the bottom over you. Because, like, being bad is worse than being forgettable. Well, is it? Let's get into real tea.
I think being being forgettable is worse. Because now, right? No, so wait, did I say yeah? Being bad is worse. Because now I'm just gonna, whenever I think of this, I'm just gonna think of Versex. If
That's
she
so
was just
funny.
doing whatever in the background, I wouldn't have cared. But just yeah, it's unfortunate. So I think this group did really well, but I was so distracted by her, especially when there's a point where I think it's maybe Popstar where she's doing her verse and Versex is in the back holding a trans flag. Covered by it. Like that was just
Fully
crazy.
covered.
Yeah. She's very much a background prop in that moment.
She was the flagpole.
And it really makes me wonder what Khianna's motivations were for adding her to her group. Because she picked her and she was like, yeah, I just like versex. But
Yeah.
could it have been a strategic move because she knew that versex wasn't great at dancing? And that could she have been setting her up to fail? I don't know.
Strategy?
It's tea, but
Who picked
that's
this group again? Khianna?
Khianna. She picked versex was her last pick. She could have just kept it at 5 though. She had the option to just let versex go on the other team, but she took her.
Maybe it was like a kindness thing. She's like, well, I'm only now becoming friends with Versex, so maybe out of the kindness of my heart.
It could have been just like a let's squash the beef. Let's just be on the same team. I
I
don't know.
think so. This group is called the Burak Pak,
Oh, okay.
according to this Wikipedia page. I'm trying to find the what name of song?
The pot, but I can't
The
pronounce
Pat
it.
Pakak.
Yeah, the pot bakak. Don't fuck it up.
That's fun.
I'm sure most of it is in Tagalog too, which is not going to be helpful.
Yeah, but as long as it gives us an English translation, we should be good.
Uh-huh.
If it gives me romanized pronunciation, I will do the verses. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will give me any verses actually, because the internet hates fucking. Well, they love fucking, but they hate Drag Race Philippines. Yeah, I can't find the verses anywhere.
I have one open right now.
Wait, you found them?
I found it on Genius, but
Genius!
yeah.
This
Search pot bakak hard talkers version.
hard. But that's only one group.
Hard bakaker, but there's
The first group is the Buraka.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, so who is? Oh, this is the other group.
Okay,
This
I
is
have
the-
both of them. I have both of them.
Okay, great.
So the song starts. Brrr, Burapak. Yeah. Damn, none of these are English.
That's crazy.
Khianna, Angel, and Zimbaning. What's up, Magagay? It's Khianna with a K. Hindi lang ako slay. Malakas all the way. I can't wait to be read for my pronunciation. Holy shit. I just got like a Raven Simone.
Oh god.
But I will continue to do it. And if I'm incorrect, that is on you to correct me. Not you, but like you who have taken issue with what I have said. It is on you to correct me. My fam might be broken, but I will still be fighting.
That was
I didn't mean to
crazy.
laugh at that.
The way that that came up in the main episode, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this for my. I have like 8 or 9 siblings or something like that, and my parents are separated." Like that was like fresh information, and for her to include that in the song, I was like totally shocked by it.
It's giving got Mick. Was born a girl baby. Was told that I can't do drag. Looks like I've got something to prove. And
did he
you're
tell
gonna
people-
lose.
Did he tell people he was trans when that happened, or was that like?
Well, okay, so that's why I'm saying it's funny because he gets on stage and he's like, "Oh shit, I just they're all doing the like working on the core and he's like, "Oh shit, I just realized my verse is about being trans and I haven't told you guys that I'm trans."
So funny.
It's very much why couldn't we keep that energy, RuPaul, when Maddie Morphosis came in and said, "I don't want to be called the straight queen. I want them to find out naturally." And RuPaul goes in the middle of the room and she says, "So Maddie Morphosis, you're the first straight drag queen on Drag Race."
God, RuPaul. And then everyone turns around.
I love George. George goes,
Too much.
and then George just looks in the camera and says, "The competition's really heating up."
So real.
I love Georgia's. And she needs to be on All Stars 10. I don't know how they're gonna justify it, make it happen, but she will be on All Stars 10, and I don't know how she's gonna be on All Stars 10. Sure, bring Ginger Binge back for 4 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, the girls. So that was just halfway through the first verse.
If you can't just pronounce it and just don't say that.
No, I can't pronounce it is the problem. Dreams are so high. Hindi ka mabitin. Thy sweet angel. I wonder who did this verse. Goddess of beauty. The face, the body. No, the face. Body and all. Divine. Kaya sambahin. Banal na trans nini. Brave, yas, feminine. Can you imagine if she just snuck in a slur in here in Tagalog? And I just said it not knowing what it is.
Well, we can be innocent if that happened.
Please correct us. Banal na trans nini, brave, yes, feminine, bye-bye, mo tonight, masarap, all night.
Something about being a. I remember her saying it's about being your woman.
I'm your woman for the night.
Yeah.
She's your woman for the night. I love Angel. Okay,
I
so...
think that these. Well, actually, just finish up the last one of this verse.
So the first verse is Khianna, second verse is Angels. Now we're going on to Zimba's verse, the first little, like, here for the beginning. She goes, Zimba, the fierce, the fearless, the ferocious. I love to pray and dance and prance. Marvelous! This is the becoming. My time is now. Ako'y kakain na kakaiba pusa kal meow. Love it. So you were saying?
I think these three verses are one of the strongest packages.
It starts it off so good.
Especially Khianna's energy. The way she starts it, she like really sets the tone for her group and this section.
Love that Khianna's being set up as an underdog, but she's being set up as an underdog, but delivering in every challenge, like very Jinx Monsoon of her. She just kind of exists in this realm and hasn't been really shown to be bad. Like, she's a very good performer and dancer. She's a designer. The only thing now I can think that they would slip her up is if she's not funny, but she doesn't give any inclination that she's boring or not witty enough to come up with like something, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I think she's definitely top 4, top 3 material.
Very much.
I'd be pretty surprised if she wasn't. Because I think her verse and her performance is my favorite of the night, or at least of this group. And Angel is a close second.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. Who else is in, I think Popstar Bench is in this group as well.
Yeah. Is it at the end? Let's scroll down.
Well, we got our next verses. So then the pre-chorus comes on. Burak pakak na pakak, which I assume translates to don't fuck it up. They do a little chorus here that they didn't write. So next, we get Popstar Bench, Versex, and Maxie. So Bench goes, Bench, bitch, pero di upo. Oh, I can't say those ones. I am here, Nakatayo, representing blue, white, pink, and letter O because of her bar O bar. Kilometro man anglayo. I don't know how to do NG. Do you know how to pronounce NG?
No clue.
Yeah, I can't do that one, sorry. Tala ay akinto hey! It has an exclamation point. And it's on a separate line, so they wanted you to emphasize it. So now we go to Miss Versex. Let me introduce you to Miss Versex. The fashion is pricey, but don't ever try me. Manila to New York, everybody's eyes on. With a taste from Santa Ana. Home girl.
Okay.
And she probably said it way better than I did, but I don't know what homegirl is. If you know what homegirl is, please let me know in the comment section below. I think she's trying to say homegirl, but I'm unsure. I
don't know.
So we have Maxie's verse, which was all in Tagalog. No, she says gangsta. Okay. Are you ready for this?
It's a bang at the end.
True. Perfect. Love an onomatopoeia. Kaya mo ba kanta na habang
oh my god
sumasaya pa? Oh, how am I gonna learn if I don't try? hanggang
Thirty.
alapap malakas ang impact tapos ang ganda ko pa. Ako ay gangsta sa Manila kuya sa Mila. Ti ako si Maxie alas galapap bang. So it was more of a poetic rereading of it rather than a rap verse on my part, but I think we got the image across. Dapat pakak. I'm singing it like pop off ate.
I put into Google Translate.
Mm-hmm.
Can you singing while still dancing? Until dawn, the impact is strong. Then I'm still beautiful. I'm a gangster in Manila. The elder brother of the family. Hey, I'm Maxie. It's always good, right?
Maxie's a
That's
fucking mafia
translation.
boss.
That's a translation on Google
I
Translate.
love fucking Max, and it read, and I got it. Is the thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Lyricist, like she kind of ate hard.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why. What happens in this episode happens in this episode.
Don't say.
I'm not, and I won't say. And I won't say. We get a chorus. They're all so this group, lived it, loved it. Maxie stand out. Khianna stand out. Angel stand out. Love everything else happening here. Should we go into the next group?
Yeah, let's go.
So this is our group called the hard cockers, which means hard cocks, because they decided to translate that one for us.
Amazing.
What the fuck is this about? I saw Yudipota's costume. Yeah, let's let this be the background of these verses.
Mm-hmm.
So we start. Our first three verses come from Mick Chanel, John Fedelaga, and Tita Baby, which I think is the best pronunciation we have so far, and that's only because I was reading it as I said it.
Okay, perfect.
So we got Mick Chanel with Vroom, arrive, dating Lakas, don't know how to do NG Hatak. Face so gorgeous, you don't know how to act, Miss Courtney. Bitch, talk shit, you're gonna get smacked. Baby, I'm just kidding. I don't act like that.
Okay.
They were reading her for it. It's not bad.
She just doesn't introduce herself is the problem.
Well, she introduces herself not with her name, but saying, I'm not a meanie. I'm not a mean girl, Regina.
Uh-huh. But then meanwhile, everyone is like, she's kind of mean. So, did we learn anything about her then?
I learned a lot from the other people talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
So the next verse we have Mama John.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, across the sea, a femboy, it's me, John Fedelaga, introducing herself. You're queen of OMG, giving you that smile till the last pakak. Kaya da pak pakak para laging wapak. That was probably my worst pronunciation so far. Holy shit.
Oh, the rest is just...
Oh, and the rest is really gonna challenge me and make me, when I die, I'm gonna have to see God.
I'll get the English translation.
Thank you. So, Tita Baby, love her, goes, Laat tu mabi wala kayong masabi. Makakti kim ang, don't know how to do MGA. Salba motal sa body femme fatal. Eto na ang tita niong. I don't know how to do the little hat on the end, but I'll just go Cario. I hope that's correct. Brutal. Thank you,
Probably
Tita Baby.
Brutal.
Brutal.
The English is everyone stand aside. You can't say anything. Savages can taste it. Stuttering in the body, femme fatale. This is your Carino brutal aunt.
So what is Carino?
It doesn't tell me. They really said fuck you. They said fuck you. You're not gonna find out.
Well, Carino, it has
It means sweetheart, apparently.
Sweet,
Darling
sweetheart.
or sweetheart. Yeah. This is your sweet, brutal aunt, I guess you can translate it as.
I can't
Which
wait
is kind of a good representation of her.
Oh yeah, that definitely gives me Tita.
Yeah.
Miss Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this last verse is a combination of a yudipota, and the J Quinn original.
Mm-hmm.
Yudipota goes first. She says, "Always pakak, Yudi ready to attack. No touching, no looking. Can't get what you've been
What? The Freudian slip.
you've been wanting from glamour to Aswang, which is some kind of monster.
Yeah.
Ready, Lumafang, Pag Akoi, Akoi,
Oh my.
Lumabas, shut up, Sigwa, Yudipura!
Oh god.
Thank you, Yudipura. No translation there? We got that one?
Always wing. Beauty ready to attack. No touching, no looking, can't go even wanting. From glamour to aswang. Ready, lumafang. It doesn't even translate it. When I come out, Yudipura shouted.
Yo, when they come out, they say my name, Yudipura!
I guess. So maybe that's what it means.
Love Yudipura. Don't know what's going on here visually. Why is she like wearing like a Michelle Visage but like a little bit older
Yeah.
kind of wig? Why is she wearing a Trinity the Tuck All Stars 4 zip tie gown? Why is everyone
God.
obsessed with the anal fisting gloves? Like can
Oh,
we
God.
move on? Well, we can because Jay Quinn's verse is next. Love you, Yuripura. So Jay Quinn goes, Jay Quinn of the East, I'm your Asian beast. I'm saying this as Jay Quinn, not as me. Serving you exotic treats, walking down Manila streets. From Guiomi to Kauai, I bring the A-pop party. Beijing, Seoul to Tokyo, grab your wings, let's go.
I mean, that was kind of cute.
It was. Well, she's your K-pop diva. She was giving you Blackpink in your area.
I think John and Jay Quinn are my top from this group.
I think John and Tita are my top two from this group.
Tita's also good.
I like Tita's brutal sweetheart kind of line.
Yeah.
And she said femme fatale, and she touched her body. She said, "Not the boar worms." Do you know this? Do you know not the boar worms?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know who T.S. Madison is?
Yes, of course I do.
Do you watch the show, Tamar?
You know God.
Do you know Jesus Christ himself? So she goes on the Bald and Beautiful podcast, which is Katya and Trixie's show. Trixie's taking a break, so Katya's taking in some guests coming in. So T.S. Madison comes on, and so there's this very old movie called Flash Gordon. You don't know anything about it, probably, right?
No.
So it was like one of those like camp films. It was very like, like very gay for what it was, but it wasn't like dude sucking dicks.
Okay.
It was like the camp aspect of it. And there's this one scene where this beautifully breasted woman is chained to a table, and the villains are talking about what to do with her, and they're saying, "Oh, we should poke her with hot iron pokes," or in the evil girl, because every evil guy needs an evil girl to like give him evil suggestions, and the evil guy is like, "No, I have something worse for her. Bring out the boar worms." And the girl on the thing goes, "No, not the boar worms." So T.S. Madison...
Doesn't sound good.
It does not sound good. Not the boar worms, girl. So T.S. Madison comes on the podcast, and she's like... it's a funny saying, not the boar worms. But T.S. Madison has to make everything way funnier by existing. So she grabs her voluptuous breasts. She goes, "Not the boar worms. Not the bullworms," for the entire episode, and they ate it up. Twitter loves it. So not the bullworms.
Trivia. One day I'll use this piece of information. I don't know when, but I will.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we got through the verses. Who's your best verse out of both groups?
Khianna with a K.
Yeah, she kind of
enjoyed. He was so good.
She set the tone for the entire thing.
Yeah.
I loved it. So I think If we are done with the main challenge, then you know what time it is?
Bring to the runway, runway, runway. Runway.
So, everyone listening, you're really not going to like what I just did when I backhanded my microphone and it went all the way to the red for like 4 seconds. So, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, the headphone users are not enjoying that.
But headphone users, I gave you ASMR. You should
They
not
like
have had.
it.
You cannot keep the stream that loud the entire time. Okay, so I will bring out the runways.
Bring out the runway, runway, runway.
Oh, runway.
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 Runway. Bring
Okay.
the runway,
So the
runway.
theme of today's runways are, Carnival.
Circus. Carnival, yeah. Circus, carnival.
Mm-hmm. It's
Kind of
carnival, not like how Brazil does carnival, which is like the big feathers, but it's carnival like carnival, like the clowns, which I love. I love clown aesthetic, to be honest.
I love clown.
Oh, she's huge.
Jesus.
Get back in your fucking corner, bitch. Oh shit. Oh, there's so much. Oh, there's so much. Oh, it wants me. It's double. My mouse is double clicking when it's not supposed to be double clicking. Oh my god, there's so much. Anyway, get your ass in this fucking thing, Khianna. Fucking okay.
There we go.
This is not what we're. This cannot be what we're working with. Are you kidding? Don't say "there we go." Like this is what it was supposed to be. Don't say "there we go" like that. This is not what we're working with.
There we
Also,
go. It's
do
better,
not-
it's better than what we've worked with in the past. Let me say that.
I need to leave. I need to get up and go. You did not do that to me. That's crazy. I want to see you in a Global All Stars, bitch, and I'm sending you home. God.
No, but these are good screenshots here.
Yeah, relatively good. I'm just sorry for everyone watching me finagle it back into where it needs to go. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
And then picking
Well,
up
no, what
all
if-
the other things too and dragging them across. There's no rest for the wicked. Don't look at this screen.
Can't you just lock
Fuck.
the layer? Can't you just lock?
I can,
Odie
and
and
I
Clay?
should
You
be.
don't.
So fucking lock yourself, Odie. Fuck.
God.
Okay, close the browser because those shits. Okay. This is like surgery.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. No, that's fine.
All right. Hey, chill,
We
chill.
can work with it.
Bitches are mad by my navigational skills. And they're mad because I'm not better. Alright, and with this last move, nope, just kidding. I forgot that it goes up here. And with that last
Yes.
move, we are
There we go. Beautiful.
And you want to talk about beautiful? Let's get into Khianna's carnival look here. Now this,
I love it.
it kind of surprised me she didn't win this episode.
I was shocked. I thought that they were gonna give her, is it a third win in a row? Like, would it have been a third win if she won it? Like, did she not win? Or she was in the top the past 2 episodes?
She's only been in the top so far.
Yeah.
If not winning, she's been in the top.
Yeah. So I thought this could have been her week.
Mm-hmm. This
And
would
she
have been the
deserved
second win
top.
under her belt on episode 3.
Well, that would have been wild.
You know, some girls with that track record include Angeria Paris Van Meckles,
Mm-hmm.
a winner. But we won't get into all that. This look, the the way that the faces. Are you freaking kidding me? Never in my life have I seen a face like this since Black Peppa. Oh my god, is this show just us calling reference? Well, us. Is this show just me referencing the show from other shows from the show?
Kind of.
Oh, we might need to change
I
that.
mean, last time we saw something like this was Willow Pill. Evie Oddly, perhaps. Kind of reminiscent, but not really the same.
It reminds me more of some of the looks from Canada's Drag Race Season 3 with Isis Couture on it, because they had a whole carnival themed look too, and I definitely was remembering some bitches being the tent.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But this is drag, mama.
Yes. This eats. and I'm eating it. Ooh, look at the close up of those faces.
I'm eating it. And the way she
Okay.
turns her head but keeps her body straight so that a different head becomes the main head. I died. I'm
Yes,
back to life right now.
I love it.
I love Khianna. Love this. Eating it.
Nom 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 nom.
We will. Thank you, Khianna. Not much to say about the look. Well, okay. Let me give you something to say about the look. I love the color red. Let's move on to the next look.
Okay.
Well, what can I say to her?
I don't know. We love the faces. We love the color red. It's very on theme.
The silhouette is fucking incredible. The
Sometimes it's
sleeves.
so good that you just don't have much to say. It's as simple as that.
It's
It's
as
like I love
simple
it.
as it's
Next.
good. It's
Thank you.
good
Next.
drag. Thank you, next. Yes, of course. Moving on, we have Angel giving you bingo realness.
Like I love it, but at the same time, I'm like, is this carnival? Like it must be, right?
I think it
Like
must be like game, like a fair games sort of
like
dealio.
I guess it's kind of giving casino.
Bingo?
I guess. Well, not really. It's not doesn't really belong in casino, but like it's a casino is kind of carnival adjacent almost in my mind. Like they're in the same.
Mm-hmm.
And if my mind is organized into shelves, that they're on the same shelf. So I kind of get.
Alphabetically or casino
Just in terms,
carnival?
I don't know. They're just in the same spot in my mind. So I'll give her a pass, and she looks gorgeous.
I do love this. This is giving you
I love it.
casino? You play bingo in the casinos?
I don't know. It just gives me casino. Does it give you carnival? Do you play bingo at a carnival?
At a Filipino carnival, I might.
Apparently.
We're missing out. We need to go to the carnivals in the Philippines to play some fucking bingo.
I guess.
Well, they do drag bingo here. I don't see why they wouldn't do drag bingo there.
That's true.
And drag bingo feels like they do drag bingo for Pride, which is like a carnival for you know.
Hmm.
I don't see. I feel like she fits the category.
Okay.
That big fucking ball on her head.
Regardless, I'm still eating it. I love the silhouette.
Me too. Do you notice
Love
that
that
the ball
ball
in
in
her
her
mouth
mouth.
is 69?
Yeah, love it.
That's an attention to
Iconic.
detail queen.
Gorge.
She said, "You're only gonna see this ball on the close up. I'm gonna make sure you get the close up."
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I'm eating this as well. I love when it's not a ball. Holy shit. The fact that we don't have to do 3 looks one after another is so fucking good to me right now. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit. I think I actually might hate ball episodes.
Because they're traumatizing.
And
There's
it's
too many. And it's like you don't always have an opinion about every single look. Excuse me. You don't always have an opinion about every single look.
mm-hmm. And what I hate the most is when they bring it's a 2 looks from home and 1 look from the design,
Oh god.
and then the
Please.
2 looks from home are fucking garbage, and the design is kind of mid, and I'm like, what am I supposed to say about this?
Thank you. Next. I mean, I think we just got normalized. We've got nothing to say. Next.
Mm-hmm. Normalize 2-second TikToks
TikTok.
that say, okay, next.
Fuck the TikTok. If there's nothing to say, there's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say. But there's a lot to say about this Angel. Like, I love it.
Yes.
It's so good. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you, Angel.
Moving on, we have She's the Horse. It's Zimba Ding.
I love this. Carousel horse, come on.
Ew,
I
okay.
remember being I remember being a kid and being like, I don't want to grow up because I don't want to ever not ride a carousel horse again. And this just brought me back to that. 'Cause it's just carousel horses, they're so fun. They're so glorious. I love this concept.
Zimba Ding
So
was
cute.
relating it to. She was saying that when she went to the carnival, her family didn't always have money to go on the carousel, so she wants to be the beautiful horses that she saw on the carousel.
Love that.
This
Love,
is
love, love, love,
incredible.
love.
I
Love the
do.
hair.
I have mixed feelings about what the fuck is going on in the skirt area.
The skirt area is a bit confusing,
I think the
but
wig is fucking phenomenal.
the wig is amazing. Like, I forgive the skirt because I love the wig and the concept, and I love carousel
Hmm.
horses, so you can't go wrong. I'm eating it.
I'm eating this as well. I love that the reds are like in the same kind of field. So a lot of
Mhm.
bitches will just put red on them and it'll be 4 different shades of red.
Mhm.
Love this. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, look at that. Eating
Yeah.
this. Next up, we have Well, this is how she presented it.
Insane. It's like I love this look. I love like the flared out.
Pants,
Are they
yeah.
pants? I love the flared out bottoms there. And the Ferris wheel, so pretty. My hair, makeup, everything was gorgeous. But to put it in front of her like that was insane. Especially when later the judges are like, "What the f? You guys, what are you doing?" You put it behind you, and it looks so much better. Like it's insane that she just came up like that. Like I'm I'm close to sending it back with this current presentation. But with what we later see on the runway, where it's on her back, I'm like, eating it. But this here I send back.
Yeah, I'm very much in the same boat as you, very same mentality. Don't know why. I get the
Crazy.
like thinking that, oh, there are some peekaboos. I'm gonna have a peekaboo moment here.
Hmm.
Is do you feel like it's peekaboo enough? Like it's not a reveal. You're just hiding behind a wheel.
It's not peekaboo if you're not coming out. You're just hiding.
Yeah. And I feel like, okay, maybe she felt like this is just a leotard. It's not that bad of a leotard. Like a leotard that's done like this, where it's very clear that the fabrics are in different strips stitched together to be in the form of a leotard versus it's just one fabric. That's way more impressive than it just being one more fabric.
Yeah, I guess it could have just been her hiding the leotard a little bit. But even when you put it behind her, I'm not that put off by the entire outfit because I think it's
hmm
a
It
good
comes across a little insecure, but I don't get that feeling from bench, so it just feels like a weird decision.
Yeah, it was weird.
I'm gonna leave this on my plate. I hear you're sending it back though.
I'm sending it back, but I'm eating the one she wears on the runway later during during critiques
I'm eating that.
because
You
it
mean when she just
actually,
takes the wheel and puts it on her back?
yeah, then it looks so good.
This wheel also
I just
doesn't
can't
spin.
believe it. Ooh, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. Oh, we will get into that, won't we?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Popstar Bench.
Oh my God. What? I don't know what this is. It's
It's a
like a grungy clown. What was her inspiration? I
it's a
forget. But
deconstructed clown carnival with Vivian Westwood.
it's just too much. I don't understand. I don't enjoy it very much, but maybe I just don't get it.
I'm
There's too many clashing materials for me.
It's so close, Melissa. It's so close to being a good look. I
Is it?
it genuinely is very close to being a good look.
What's wrong with it?
I think I'm also having that issue where I think if instead of it coming down here, if it went around her neck to sort of create that circus clown sort of aesthetic, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
If instead of it just draping around the shoulder, it came around to sort of create like a big collar around, I think it actually would have saved the look entirely.
It's
Because
interesting.
Because yes, I agree. It's a lot. There are a lot of clashing patterns. You know, there's a polka dots, a tie dye of some kind, some actual print patterns on the fabric. You know, all the good stuff. And the silhouette is fun, but it needs to like be pushed a little bit more with that. What I feel would push it is this large sort of clown-like aesthetic because you've done your makeup to be very fashion clown. Like she has little lines in between, like she's trying to be a clown, but it's just not giving enough of those clown aspects. Like one pom pom each shoe and big thing around the neck, and I think she would have been fine.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
That's
I
fair.
think it could have been saved, but the way it was presented is just not for me.
Maybe next time.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Next up we have Maxie. Now I love what you did here, Nina West. Thank you for coming back for another season of Drag
Stop,
Race.
stop. It really does look like you know what
It's the
that one look.
yassified, like professionally done version of what Nina West did for that paintball.
It does look really polished though.
The
Like I
hat is
remember
the spinner.
it is really cute. Like I wasn't sure when I first saw it. I was kind of like it. Looking at it again, I like it more. It's simple but very polished.
Oh yeah, and Maxie did the stoning herself.
And the makeup, hair, cute,
Yeah, stays
gorgeous.
eating.
Hmm.
Maxie loves a purple lip.
And as she should.
It looks very nice on her.
It's great on her.
Yeah, I'm eating this as well. I love that she's. I don't know how this game is played. There's a lot going on. There's some balls of some kind, some numbers, a spinny wheel. If you can let me know how the color game is played in the description. Have you ever played the color game before?
Nope.
If you can let us know how to play the color game, that would be great. We love to learn. And if you could please correct my pronunciation of your language, that would also be incredible. But that's just extra homework for you.
Where do they even start?
Well, let's get the dissertation. Let's get the 3-hour-long Bye Sister canceled video about how I ruined the language.
Oh, no.
And you did it at my birthday. And you did it in front of my parents. Do you know that one?
It does sound familiar.
That's that Tati Westbrook exposing James Charles for saying he wanted to sleep and suck the straight male waiter at Tati's birthday party where her parents were.
That's insane behavior. I forgot about that.
He was like, oh, the things I would do to that server. And Tati's like, dude, time and place. And she's like, my birthday party is not where you should be doing this in front of my family, basically, is what she was saying. And then he was like, wait, are we? I'm like, and and then he was like, it's okay, I'm famous. But I don't think we should be getting into 2016 tea drama.
That is so funny, though. I remember that happening. That was like the hottest tea on the internet at that point.
And it only got hotter for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Yeah, nothing came of it.
And then the people involved decided, maybe I'll just take a break from posting. And everyone was like, okay. And then they came back and everything's fine, apparently.
Apparently.
So thank you, Maxie, for being a vessel for us to talk about 2016 drama. Moving on, we have Mix Chanel. Another game which I have no clue how to play it.
Nope.
Looks like you could play it on her dress, though.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't love the little... I don't even know what it is. Like gemstone-ish thing on her boob.
Those are like those are metal sequins. They're like coins that are all like chained together to create that sort of chainmail effect.
Oh.
Do you see up here on the plate on top of her head?
Mm-hmm.
If that isn't like a generic YouTube like profile picture of someone who just only uploads tea content and drama, I don't know what is. Tea? It's even coming out of a teacup. I don't know. I don't know the concept. But I don't love it. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of an opera glove. Go put those hands where they don't belong. I just
need those long gloves. They're not that bad.
I don't like long gloves, especially when they're just long gloves and don't like do anything, you know?
They don't really add to this look at all.
Because I'm like, I love your black hair, but did it need to extend to your forearms?
Yeah.
She has some prizes under the umbrella.
Oh, what are those, stuffed animals? Or what?
Yeah, I guess like for winning a fair game.
Okay, I mean that's kind of cute. There's some good details. I just don't like how they go together.
I mean, this look feels incredibly polished, is what I will say about it. It's giving me, I don't know if that back tail, as we've come to call it, is lined, but I do appreciate this look. I don't know if I necessarily like it.
Yeah, I have the same position. I'm just gonna leave it on my plate.
Also, all these bitches will put just a few lines on their eyes and be like, I'm a clown. Where's your nose, bitch? You want to be a clown so bad. Where's your nose? Anyway, I'm leaving this on my plate. Moving on. Okay. So we're going to get into it.
I love John. This is gorgeous.
I'm sorry. Perialaga? She's eating the girls up. She
It says
is the carnival.
Perilaga, like fair.
It's a
Oh,
fair and then
Perilaga.
also her name. So she mashed the two
Oh,
together. So she is the
love it.
fair.
I
Oh, and
love
she
this.
so sorry.
This is one of my favorites of the night for sure. And her wheel spins.
Shade.
Shade.
Those are bingo cards. So I guess they do bingo at these kinds of festivals, fairs.
I suppose. I just wasn't aware.
The popcorn earrings,
Oh, gorge.
that freaking wig.
There's so much going on, but it's so polished that you
I
don't
don't.
even care.
My thing was so confused. It had to refresh itself.
Oh shoot.
It could not handle everything John was here to give. But
Mm-hmm.
we will make it.
Yeah.
The little
Little
prizes, the shoot the
horse
horses,
on
the
the-
car.
Yes. Amazing. I wonder how heavy that is.
Oh, if it was heavy, she did not let it look heavy.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Love it.
love it.
Oof. Eating this.
Oh, I love how her like chest area looks like it's made out of candy.
Mm-hmm.
She's so sweet. Oh God, and the big mallet too. She comes up with a fucking piñata and then fucking launches that shit. It's such a good look. And her wheel does spin. I'm eating this.
I'm eating it too.
Next up, we have Tita Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, what? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's on her face.
Forehead.
Maybe it's just a reference. We don't know, but
She's the prize counter though.
yeah. I mean, I don't love the bottom half. Feels a bit frumpy.
If the bottom half was toys all the way to the floor in a length gown,
It would have been sickening.
it would have been ate so fucking hard. I
Yeah.
think if I do this, if I don't understand the reference on the forehead, but if it's significant to the look, it's significant to the look, you know. If it was a floor length gown with the animals going all the way down the gown, and then you had two bear heads as your boobs, I would have lived.
That would have been really good.
I would have loved.
Yeah.
Ugh.
For now, I'm gonna leave it on my plate. I enjoy the colors. I love pink. Cute concept. But I would have enjoyed a slightly different silhouette, maybe longer dress, or with the stuffed animals going all the way to the bottom.
Yeah,
I
and you
agree with
hate it
that.
especially because it's not pink, it's red.
Oh, is it? Well, it looks pink. It looks pink to me right now.
Pink-ish.
Yeah.
She also had a stunt. She brought out the little balloon and popped it. A little confetti came out.
I love a little bit of a
Moment.
stunt. A bit of a moment on stage.
Love you, Tita. I'm eating this look.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it could definitely be better, but look at that face. Alrighty.
Staying on my plate.
Hmm?
Staying on my plate.
Staying on my plate. Damn, okay. Moving on, we have yudipota. I don't like this look. I don't know what's going on. She's the bubble. She's the
don't.
balloon popping.
The balloon, like the balloon target game.
Yeah.
I don't love the head piece. This is just
It was giving UK season 3. Excuse me. You had UK season 3 or UK season 2. One of those seasons you had Bimini Bomb Boulash come out in the first half before she got that, extra runway money before they had to take that COVID break, and she absolutely ate the second half of the season. She had this white corset on, built corset, and she had these black balloons, and she popped them, and she was like, the idea is like there's going to be a paint splatter because there's paint in there, but it just didn't pop very well. She was walking down this runway expecting her to pop these balloons, and as she walked off, I'm like, I'm glad she didn't pop those balloons, because if she did, the outfit would have gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for a gag. She comes out in this like thing, like that's supposed to be like a larger balloon sort of dealio, where it's like a cover up, and she takes it off and she's like, I'm the prize inside the balloon. And you're a prize, Yudipota. I don't think this look itself was a prize.
Sending it back.
I'm sending this one back as well. I don't like a balloon silhouette that's not super conscientious on where the balloons are being placed.
Yeah, don't love it.
Alrighty, moving on. The last look is Jay Quinn, and you have to be careful because she does freaking carry.
I love this look.
This looks pretty fun.
This is so cute. The little water gun. The hair. Wigs by Jake Wynn.
Wait,
Gorgeous. You know,
Vanity, be careful.
She made that. She made this look. Maybe not this look, but she
You
made the
that?
hair.
Mm-hmm.
I love the little stuffed animals on her. They're like made out of, they're boots almost. Are they boots?
They're like
Gorgeous.
boot covers, yeah.
I love that. The skirt, so cute.
The
The
only
whole
thi-
concept, just, I love it.
The only thing I would have changed personally is the fabric under the boot cover and the skirt is black. I would have like maybe either made that a pink or a blue, just so for the cohesion,
Yeah.
because you do see it like as she's moving, like peek out, and I feel like the black is distracting. Like yes, she has the black hair to tie it in, but whenever you see a black as an undergarment, it feels like unfinished. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like if the only black you have is in your hair and in your gun, I don't feel like the undergarment that you've glued all these that you hot glued all these bears onto is enough to just, if it's still visible at all, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I'm still eating it though.
I am, me too. It is, I love how she set up the bears on her skirt to flow diagonally, but now that I'm taking a closer look, not all of them seem to be doing that. No, some parts of her skirt feel more checkered than others. Let's just say that in a very nice way. Like if you look on the left half of her skirt, you can see like a row of blue, a column of blue, a column of red, a column of blue, and then it starts to go checkerboard
Yeah.
patterned. That feels very weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like I feel like the legs were like way more checkered. Like the legs came out with the condition of being checkered, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave it on my plate actually, because like that's an attention to detail that feels like, why did we only start thinking when we were gluing half of the skirt, you know?
Mm.
Or like why did we decide to take such a turn?
Interesting.
But I don't know, I'm psychotic, so don't take anything I say incredibly seriously.
Mhm.
Do love this gun though, and the faces she makes with it are incredible.
Hell yeah.
And love a girl who wears a necklace when she absolutely needs one. That's gonna give me points. That's gonna give points. I'm suddenly on my play, but it's gonna get you points. That's all the looks.
We did it. All the looks already.
All the looks. No balls. Hate balls. Keep your balls out of my profile. No balls in profile. Come on. I gotta fight everything here today.
So Mama Pao starts calling out names,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, Khianna, Popstar, Versex. At this point, we're like, oh, it's tops and bottoms, isn't it?
As soon as they call versex, we're like, oh girl, we know where this is going.
Yeah, Maxie, Mix Chanel, John, Jay Quinn. You are the tops and bottoms. The rest of you are safe. And Tina Baby, she's happy to be safe.
Mm-hmm. Incredibly.
Zimba says they're top safe, not just safe.
Love that.
Gas.
I
So
love.
as I make-
Stop talking, you weirdo. Sorry, the show started
Warning
playing.
me.
Stop it! Oh my god, you want attention so bad. This show wants attention so bad, it won't even stay paused and muted for 4 seconds for me to pull up, I don't know, maybe a scene where we can talk about the results. No, she just wants to talk and talk and talk. Maybe she should start her own podcast. You know? Has she ever thought about that?
Clearly not.
Clearly. Also, apparently, I'm just gonna show Mama Pao switches outfits at some point.
What? Well, as she should. Get out of that piss yellow. Wait, what the hell? She changes completely. What is this?
A wig too.
Wait, what? What
This-
the hell happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I could not tell you
You-
even my hypothesis on what happened here.
Did you catch that when watching?
No,
I did
just
not.
now.
catch that.
I'm looking for a scene.
What the hell?
I think.
Are we in a different episode?
Are Jiggly and Khaled also wearing different outfits? Am I in a different episode right now?
I feel like you are. I feel like you went. Wait, who the hell is that beside Mama Pao?
So I'm in the wrong episode. How?
Oh my god, be careful.
How? No, how? How? Episode 4? We're not supposed to look at this Tita Baby look.
Oh shit.
But look at her. Look how she eats that.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Spoilers for next week, but I'm eating this look.
But we just said she's safe, so it's not really a spoiler
Yeah.
that she's there. Oh my god.
Sorry, you were not authorized to watch this video.
I pay for this shit. Why would I authorize? Girl.
Give me episode 2 Dapat Pakak, please. And you better be muted. I swear to God, this show likes to
Well,
talk.
she wasn't.
No, she was ready to try and interrupt us. Just give me a... yeah, this is fine. Could you imagine if midway through this show, she just changed
exactly.
looks?
She changed back. It's fine.
Thank you, Mama Pal, for changing back. I could not tell you how we got to episode 4.
I think the website just likes to do that. Maybe it autoplayed.
Maybe. We have to talk about versex head in a box.
Head in a box?
Yeah, you see your head in a box?
Oh, right. I don't even... She explained her look, but I didn't get it. And the judges were like, well, you shouldn't have to explain it for us to get it.
And that's why I'm saying, like, a red nose and, like, the thing fully going around to be that sort of clown, like, silhouette, she wouldn't have to explain herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have gotten clown. Like, I almost kind of get clown, but it's so, like... Because, like, I don't know if just adding this would make it not fashion anymore, right? Because she was so concerned with it being fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Camp can be fashion. Unless you're one queen who, for kindness sake, we will simply not say her name. Because it would be so incredibly rude for me to say Nina West right now. But... Wait.
Well, now I'm just thinking about Versex and how I don't think I've liked a single look of hers. Have I?
No, not
Like,
really.
probably I like... Just, like, the phone look... What was the other one? Those just had the same vibe as the phones glued to her.
Yeah.
The bikini one, too. This one. None of them have really hit for me.
They all feel incredibly close, though.
They do feel close. They feel like they're fashionable, but just not my type of fashion, I suppose.
You could sort of see that with Versex a lot this season with the episodes that she was in, where it was a heavy confidence thing, right? Because, like, she came off, I'm that bitch, I'm much, I don't do the much, I am the much, I do the most.
I am the most.
I am the most. She was, like, sort of living in that fantasy, but you could, like, there were cracks, like, heavy through Untucked, heavy through the episode, where she sort of rubs herself the wrong way. And then that sort of spirals into something that kind of ends with Versex crying at the end of every Untucked she was in. But, and that's fair to be someone who is like, you know, I want to be this. I'm trying to put this out. This is the character, this persona I'm playing is what I want to be. That's my fantasy. But, you know, it's always like, I want to be that. It doesn't necessarily I'm there right now. It means that's where I'm trying to get to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I think this was a good start to Versex's career. As we say that, yes, she does get eliminated this episode. If we didn't make that obvious enough. She definitely has an eye for fashion. I think it's about just the last touch. She's always missing that last touch.
Yeah, I agree.
I would maybe talk to Khianna about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're friendly now. They're on good terms.
Oh, yeah. It was and that's like this weird thing, like, because as the season was opening, you had that Khianna Versex sort of dynamic where Versex was looking at Khianna like Khianna was like a new girl, which she was. She's not from here, but like a new girl in drag, and Versex looking at Khianna like she's a new girl in drag, when Khianna is delivering I've been running this industry, is like it felt a little bit like projection, and we see later that it was like sort of giving projection, like that she was unhappy with how well Khianna was doing. But I think she found that point where she was like, this is a problem with me, it's not a problem with her. You know?
Yeah, I'm really glad that they made up for the most part.
As much as you can.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So
There isn't much to say. John has a moment on stage.
yes. Which
where
we will
he
touch not on at all because we are unqualified for such a heavy matter, but it was intense, traumatizing. They do a warning
yeah
at the beginning of the episode. Beware going into it.
yeah,
Excuse me.
but it
It's
was
a
a really emotionally vulnerable moment, and Mama Pao was like clearly shocked and really devastated, emotionally devastated. Everybody was crying,
mhm.
so it was yeah, it was really sad moment, but yeah, I'm happy it's out in the open for her sake. If
I'm
it
happy
helps her
John
deal
feels
with
more
it.
comfortable after sharing it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and shout out to John for being brave enough. You like very rarely hear stories like of that magnitude on
Yeah.
television, so it's like nice to get it and very relatable. You know, I was crying as well. I You can share similar experiences on something and feel seen. So it was like very powerful, but again, we don't quite have the words to touch on it.
Yeah. Agreed.
So the
But
girls, sorry, yes, continue.
we have that moment, and then Popstar Bench is safe. John is safe. So who does that leave in the top? Maxie and
Khianna,
Kiana are the top two
which make the bottom two.
versex. And Mix Chanel.
How do you feel?
About this lip sync? No particular way. They really didn't give anything.
I meant about these girls being in the bottom.
Um, kind of versex for sure. I saw her being there because her performance was really taking away from her group,
Yeah.
and yeah, she faded. Well, she didn't really fade in the background. She stood out like a sore thumb, which wasn't good. Mix Chanel, I don't know if I don't know if I would have put her in the bottom, but I don't know who would have taken her place.
Mm,
But
yeah.
yeah, versex definitely my pick to go home for this bottom two because we love Mix Chanel
Yeah.
and Courtney Act.
I'm fully like I can be like, okay, she's not the Courtney Act of the season. Just because she's blonde and attractive doesn't make her the Courtney Act. Because Courtney Act's a little bit nicer than her, but
Mm,
I still like her.
yeah.
She's a bit of a bitch, but who doesn't like a bit of a bitch? Like, nice
Kind of
girls
a
are
bitch.
so boring. I'm kind of a bitch. The boys all
Mhm.
know. And did you see that video I sent you of Jade and her doing each other's makeup?
No, I need to watch it
You need to
after.
get on that girl. You
I
need to.
need to watch that.
Marina Summers makes an appearance in the video.
Wow.
That's royalty. She didn't win anything, but that's royalty.
Oh,
She's my
okay.
Filipino winner.
I thought she won. Interesting. Okay.
Mm. And we actually have her coming to the studio next week, so if you could not mention that to her, because she's a little sensitive about it, you know, like.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, they lip sync to a song that I've never heard before, but that's not new on Drag Race Philippines. I'm very uncultured. Oh, I guess Versex could. I guess that thing that came around the back was taken offable because she took it off.
Taken offable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Taken off. I stand by that. So the girlies all cheer for the two girls in the bottom, and sadly, I think we know who goes home. If you couldn't tell, it's Versex.
Goodbye for a sec.
I don't know. I don't.
mean,
Mhm.
her career's just getting started.
She walks out and her exit line is, "What's my name?" No, that's Priyanka, and she won. She goes, "Who am I?" And everyone's like, "Versex," and she's like, "Now that's iconic," and leaves.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was
Yeah.
iconic. That was pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna miss for sex.
she was it. To be honest, like she was giving it.
To be the first one out too is kind of crazy. But I get it was her time. She had to go.
It was her time, and I don't think it was her time to go further. Is the thing.
Yeah, I
She
agree.
definitely gives me Versex. This is not the last we've seen of Versex. Just like
No.
Jade So, I feel like we will definitely see Versex again.
I agree with that.
Versus the world.
Good TV for her not to be seen again.
Oh, she's the most. So
Yeah.
if that wasn't clear, we love you for sex. We at the Unqualified Reviews send all of our love over to you. You may have been the first eliminated on the show, but you will never be the first eliminated in our hearts.
Mm-mm. Also, congratulations, Maxie. We forgot to say she won.
It was a maxi challenge, okay? We knew she was gonna win.
It was a
Okay.
Maxie challenge. Yeah.
She was on Queen of the Universe. Ah, Philippines, we win. We're safe, Philippines. That was Maxie getting called safe by Trixie Mattel on Queens of the Universe.
Mm.
She went all the way backstage, and you could still hear her mic going, "Oh my God, we're safe, Philippines."
That's so cute.
I love Maxie. But we don't have to get into all that right now. What we have to get into is the ending of today's episode.
Wow. It's
Look at
that
us.
time again.
Did you get to the end of an Unqualified review the whole way through?
No. They definitely didn't. I think we're the only ones who made it.
Are we the only ones here?
Probably. Leave a comment if you're still here.
Yes.
Probably not.
Probably not, though. But if you are, hey, how y'all
Hey.
doing? Next week we will get to see the girls come again. Love an episode that comes out on time. We got it. We got this one out to you on a Sunday. Woo!
Woo! Is it Snatch Game next episode?
No,
Could it
I think
be?
the episode after. I think episode 5. So episode 4 is next. So 5 is Snatch
Oh.
Game.
Okay. I guess
But-
we'll have to wait for that one.
But the Snatch Game I hear is pretty good.
Okay. Excited for it.
Your mother is a queen.
Your mother is a queen.
Can I get an MA? MA.
MA.
And you know what? Leave your MAs in the description. I know you won't because you didn't make it to the hour and 26, almost 27 mark of this video. But leave an MA in the description. It makes us, feel
Admired.
It makes us feel admired. I love that.
Yeah.
So if you admire us, send us an email. Send us an email. Send us an MA in the description, and make sure to not fuck, unless that's later. Make sure to scrutinize me and criminalize me on my pronunciation of the Tagalog language.
Oh god. Okay.
But not
See you
Melissa.
next
That
time.
shit's off topics.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say. I think I said one Filipino word today.
And the
I
crazy
don't think
part
I
is you're
said it
allowed
correctly.
to.
Am I allowed to culturally appropriate my own culture?
Is it culture appropriating or is it speaking the language?
Speaking the language which I can't speak is the thing.
We're gonna come out of our Drag Race Philippines tenure because in 10 years we will still be doing this. I feel it in my bones. As long as I keep making Drag Race Philippines, we are gonna know so much. But the best part is I'm gonna know so much more Tagalog than you.
That's true. I 100% agree.
I'm gonna go to your parents' place and I'm gonna speak with your mother.
Please don't.
Why? She thinks I'm fashionable.
She does.
All right, everybody. We did our MAs, so we'll just say goodbye again in English this time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week. Mwah!